Welcome to the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 236. The first setup of the day was submitted by Edvin. It's not bad. The cables are going in the right direction. You know, they're going in the right flow, but not a huge fan of the management part because they're going to the right spot. They're just not, you know, getting a nice hug from some Velcro or whatever. Where's the left speaker? Oh, is that it? All the way behind the monitor? He's not centered. He doesn't have a primary. It looks like he's going for a secondary, but even then, that's kind of hard to agree with. And of course, the Razer mouse pad was minus 29 points.
Especially with blue. I mean, come on, dude.
Are you colorblind? I would love to see the double monitors. If you're going for two primary, smack dab in the middle, have the left and right speaker right on the outside of it, pointing out. It's going to look really, really good. Edvin scored a 66. The next setup was submitted by Matt.
Okay.
We go to the next photo, right? And you think, God damn. What is he doing with those monitors? That makes no sense at all. Wouldn't you say to him like, hey man, get a desk that's gonna fit all your needs?
Desk.
Well, but wouldn't you say get a desk that fits everything you have and makes sense? What if I told you it was a custom built desk?
Wow.
I'm having a hard time fully understanding the usability because in this photo, the monitors overlap. The angling makes absolutely no sense. They're too low down. The TV is in a great spot, but that's also because the monitor is nearly on the desk. Your consoles are in terrible spots. You have too much going on all over the place. The usability is awful. Out of sight, out of mind is awful. You gotta just come to a realization that this is not working. You need a desk that's either gonna expand and extend over to that left section we see in that photo where it looks like there's room, there's something there. Then you can have full use of each of the monitors. Technically, I don't think you're going to be able to have a triple monitor setup with those three monitors. That's going to look good. I think it's really going to come down to maybe separating the displays, maybe having one just for consoles, and that is off on the left side of the desk. Something like that is going to help. Under desk storage is also going to help. Shelving to put the consoles on is going to help. Put the controllers, the Rubik's Cube. Matt scored a 60. The next setup was submitted by Shirou. You look at this and you just think, wow, the functionality is really great. The usability is top tier. He's got so much stuffed under the desk. Out of sight, out of mind. Yes, you see into it, but the idea is that it's not taking up workspace. His setup transforms from what could be just a normal ultra wide, you know, productivity setup of him going typing a document. All of a sudden he's dropping fat beats. Would you agree though that you're not a fan of where the fitness stuff is, and not just that it's in his room, but it's up against the computer and also up against the door?
Yeah. I remember seeing the rest of his room, and he does have other spots in the room where he could probably put the stuff, but I feel like maybe he's always had it there, so he's not going to like move it now, especially because he probably works out in this general area.
Shirou scored a 98. The next setup was submitted by Ryan. Those are all taken by him.
That's impressive.
That's actually really cool. He's 13 in some of these photos.
Did he get that?
That'd
be crazy as hell. There's no way he got that one.
That's what he's saying.
Fake.
Like a lot of things in the setup, it's too small. The photos are just like microscopic. I like the table to the left with all the different airplanes, but again, looks maybe a little odd out of place. And that has to do with the desk being so small and this huge empty space to the right side where really that shelf could go with the printer into that corner. Get yourself a longer IKEA Linmon that goes at least past the damn window. Ryan scored an 80. The next setup was submitted by Anthony. Next setup of the... I'm just kidding.
But why is he blocking the American flag? You have so many on your screen,
First off,
doesn't mean you can block the flag.
Two things. Blocking the flag is not patriotic in any way, shape, or form.
It's against the law.
And having it go into the corner, that's not patriotic. Having a desk, first off, that desk in particular can go to hell. Second off, using an L desk as a corner desk. What? Exposed LEDs? No bueno, señorita, por favor, mis amigos. Second off, cable management, pretty good. Probably because it's still shoved behind the monitors. You can't have the TV in the corner. You gotta get a brand new desk. Gotta get yourself set up with a primary, secondary, and then have the one side specific to just the freaking monitors, and the other side's gonna be for the laptop. Anthony scored a 56. The next setup was submitted by Reilly. This just looks good. Like a simple, nice desk. It's got a lot of storage. He's got the shelves. Cable management, you know, he did lose some points for what's going on the right side there, but for the most part, it's pretty good. Should be easy to do, especially given the size of the desk with all the different compartments to hide it in. Where are you in the setup? Are you inside the fake plant? If so, send help. You know, I like the Millennium Falcon poster up above. looks like it's maybe a little too high and a little too lonely up there. And then you have the Fallout poster to the right, which it probably would have looked better unless they're complete different size posters, which I think they are. If they were just side by side, like two vertical posters.
Yeah, this one's like postery, this one's a canvas. So
Reilly scored a 78. The next setup was submitted by Brandon. I just want to say I'm about to be really harsh and give one of the worst scores in the history of Pimp My Setup. I can't tell if this guy is serious or not because he emailed me today saying, yo, what episode am I going to be on, man? I bought a fast pass. I'm like, dude, I present to you Brandon Setup. Starting photo, next photo, and the photo after that. Now you might be saying, Matt, this isn't Setup Nightmares. What are you doing? You gotta paint it, you gotta spackle, you gotta, I don't know, just on with the wall. I mean, the color doesn't help, but God, it looks like you were chewing through your damn wall. Out of sight, out of mind. I mean, you got dry erase markers and stuff like that. Let's clean that up. Let's put that in some drawers. You know, do I hate the laptop being where it is? Where it is? Yeah, I do, but where else are you gonna put it?
That's the least of his worries.
Yeah, that really is. That entertainment setup is just, oh, I love it. Oh, yeah. Do I want to give you props for all the cables at least going in somewhat of a uniform direction? No, because what the fuck is that? You should be able to clean that up, man. This should be a simple, easy fix.
It's all about cleanliness. Just clean up and everything will work itself out.
You have laptop, you have a computer, you have a monitor, you have all this stuff that people don't even have, right? It's just a shame because this is so easy to fix. Brandon scored a 10. The final setup of the day was submitted by Roy.
You have a white wall, white shelves and all that, and then you get the white desk and like white, you know, furniture. That's one thing I don't get. Like, I don't like white on white. It just doesn't work, especially if you have the mouse pad that's black and red and you got black peripherals and black PC case. It's like, I don't know, choose a different color for your desk instead of white.
Underwhelmed in certain parts of it, but it is clean, it is straight to the point, it is managed. It's a pretty cool setup with some nice accessories, but it's not like, oh my God, this is a 90-something setup. This is like just a good setup. Roy scored a 76. Shirou walked away with first place with a 98. Thanks for watching the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 236.